your heart I'll follow. Where we'll end we'll never know. And to your heart I'll follow. Ooh, glowing in the dark, lighting up until tomorrow. Ooh, I am never far, right into your heart I'll follow.
Hello? Hello? Okay, it works, it works, it works. I don't actually have chat. Hold on. I had so much to set up. But I saw on the other computer there was a large amount of messages that I hadn't seen. Hopefully this loads history. Yeah, it does. Okay. Hi, Fifi and Izza and Daria. I hope you're all having a nice day. And I hope the sound is okay. Happy birthday, Meg. Thank you. Happy birthday, Izza said. Thank you. All the slime for Catsy to eat? Yeah, it's like the slime video. You won't believe what it says on the ceiling? Uh-huh. Wait, is that for me?
You want to look a Meg?
You want to I do! I know you do. I do, but I also don't want to.
I know you do.
But also,
Do it.
I don't have sound.
You won't believe
Wait,
it.
hold on.
It's amazing.
Oh, I don't have these paired. To this laptop. All right. You won't believe it. It's amazing. Why do I have OBS capturing audio wise? I haven't done a baking stream on this laptop in a very long time. Last time I did a baking stream, I used my iPad. What that's set to? Headphones? Yeah. Alright, cool. Should be good. That, like, Windows notifications just about blew my eardrums out. Alright, that's it. It seems like good. Alright, so I think SpeakerBot should be working now. I don't know if stream will be able to hear it. I think.
Hello there, Megwin. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, it does. It does. Okay, it's very loud. Hi, Mr. Winnie Cat. Thank you. Is it actually good?
It's really loud for us.
Oh goodness, it is. It was extremely loud. I'm sorry. I blew my eardrums and your eardrums out.
Happy birthday, Meg. At Mr. Winnie Cat Fifila Wave.
I'll turn on some music.
At Aramis Fifila Wave.
Hi, Ari. Well, I closed the. I'm an idiot.
Blush. Megwin, why am I hearing all of the comments in chat?
Why are you hearing all the comments in chat? Like TTS? Oh wait, you don't watch my Beat Saber stream, so now it's a tad quiet. So I normally, when I play Beat Saber, I just have TTS read out stuff on stream like that, so you can hear it. I didn't last baking stream because of what I was using, but I'm using the laptop, so I was just putting TTS on.
Now the TTS is a tad quiet.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This feels a little too perfect how we are.
I can find whatever music later. I thought I'd just find something random.
Caution, but I don't want this to change. Been waiting too long for a moment like this.
Is that good music-wise? And I think the TTS should be a little louder in the music, and then my mic will be loud.
I don't mind hearing them. I thought something was wrong.
Oh, no, yeah, I didn't think about you. So, Beat Saber, I usually just have it on stream. Yeah, and baking streams, all the ones you've watched, I think. Because I've only done a couple last, like, year or two. Last year, I think I've only done, like, 2. I've either done from my iPad or from the Steam Deck. I think. So I'm using Viral's laptop, so it's the old setup I used to do. Thank you, Ari, for the happy birthday. I should be able to keep up with chat better now. I'm gonna move this a little bit. I didn't set up cameras really well. It took me a very long time to set all this up. And then I decided I'd just stay on the starting screen for a while, and then I decided I'd just go ahead and switch to this, and
Each day I'm moving along with what fits best for taking me forward and
they're pretty good. Right, so I'm gonna make peppermint cheesecake bars. And I also haven't eaten dinner, so I'm gonna fix something for dinner. And I haven't had second coffee, so I'm gonna fix me coffee. Or I think I'll make me a matcha latte. I'm gonna do the matcha latte first, and then start on the dinner and do the cheesecake bars while it cooks, I think.
Why you have to live so far away, Meg? I want to try them.
Yeah, I heard you. I think I heard you say that on your stream. Or was it? I think it was during your stream, and I said I might fix cheesecake bars, and you were saying that like we live on the other side of the continent from each other. It is unfortunate. If it was closer, I could ship you some, but I don't think they'll last like a week or however long it'd take. Oh, hi, Lascale.
Hello everyone. At Saria_K at Aramis at Lascale 2.
Like I have my Costco matcha powder here.
Hello, it's Bethlem.
Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. This is where the camera should be when I'm baking. Is the music a good volume? It sounds a good volume to, well, it sounds a good volume to me compared to TTS, so I guess it should be also, unless everything's too quiet or too loud on stream. I just thought that the volume difference will be the same on stream as it is for me. So I used to make matcha lattes and it would clump up, and then Viral read about it some, and if you mix it up through like sift it like that, it mixes up a lot better. He also has a whisk, so you can whisk it, but I don't like using it, and I usually just stir it up. Mostly because she bought this really, really fancy bamboo whisk, and I'm worried about breaking it. It does get bent up some. I mean, I guess I could use it now and show you how to use it. You're supposed to soak it in water for a few minutes. It kind of like softens up the bamboo and I guess makes it whisk better. I always make mine with like sea salt matcha lattes. I've never hardly had a matcha latte until Chicken. We went to round one day with Chicken, and he convinced us to go to 85C, which is a place that has like coffee and baked products and stuff like that. Ari probably knows what 85C is. And I got a sea salt matcha latte. They have them there, and they are freaking amazing. So I just put some hot water in here. Okay, have you had a sea salt matcha latte? So it's like, so you mix it up and then you get this and like swirl it around. I think it's better to do like an M shape, is what Earl was saying, instead of a, and then it actually does look mixed up better than when I do it. But yeah, they have sea salt matcha lattes, and they were like the best thing I've ever had. As far as caffeine, it's like, I thought coffee lattes were good, but it's like, no, matcha lattes are much better. I kind of gotten tired of them now.
Matcha latte plain, on the stronger side actually. Well, just matcha.
Oh, really? Okay, like, did you just mix up matcha and water? I'm gonna steam some milk and pour it in and make it an actual latte. And I usually put some like honey or something in mine to sweeten it up. I don't like them that sweet. Like, that's one thing, if you get them at 85C, they're like mega freaking like, you're gonna die drinking it sweet. And I mostly make my lattes like half milk and half and half. I'm like totally weird. They're
Yes,
just
matcha, plain, nothing added.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like drinking black coffee kind of, but I don't know. It's not as strong as black coffee, or at least not as is that water? Yeah. I guess it's strong. It's just a different kind of strong. It's like grassy or something instead of not actually grassy, but like it does almost feel like tastes like you're drinking something, you know, greenery instead of you know, sour or acidic tasting coffee. Okay, it's heated up. So this one,
If you get the ceremonial grade stuff, it actually tastes creamy, but I don't get that too often.
oh, we might have some stuff. Errol bought some, I don't know what all this is, but she bought some of this stuff. This brand, it's like really expensive. I need OBS to see which side you're looking at. However you pronounce that. She got a few different kinds. Some of it I kind of like, and some of it I don't like near as much as just the plain Costco, the cheap Costco stuff. Because that stuff's like 10 times as expensive, or maybe more, than it is at Costco.
Yeah, that's why I don't get it often. $20+ for that small tin can when I can get a 1-pound bag for the same price.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking last time I got that at Costco, it was like $20 or $15 or something like that. Right,
What are you going to be baking?
Peppermint cheesecake bars. I wanted to do a baking stream around Christmas and make them, and I didn't. So now today I get to.
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah.
Happy birthday again, Carrot.
I was going to try to make nice art and show off, but I was listening to the music and stuff too much and not the sound. And I screwed it up, so this is gonna look horrible. Hi, fish. How are you? And thank you. If I can get rid of the hundreds of bubbles I left on top.
At Ironfish JMP0, hello. Good. How's the stream going?
Good so far. The only thing I've done so far is worked in this latte. It took me a long time to set it up. I meant to start like 2.5 hours ago, or 2 hours ago or something. Right, well, here, it's not the nicest looking, but it probably still tastes good. And, wait, I need my dashboard and OBS at the same time.
Oh my,
there.
That is quite a while.
It didn't take me that long to set it up. I did other stuff part of the time and spent an hour trying to set it up. I was trying to use something called NDI to send the video from this laptop to my streaming PC, and it doesn't have like any delay. And I finally got it working, and then I couldn't figure out how to mirror the sound, where the sound on the laptop and the mic would work, or how to get it all on the way that plugin captures the sound, and me not have to listen to myself talk. So I eventually gave up and I'm using my IRL setup, which just means there's like 3 seconds of delay. I never cleaned this from yesterday. What?
You didn't hear that, but it sounds like our neighbor. It sounds like they decided this is.
There's like mega fireworks going off? Really? Where? Can you see them?
There's some people in our neighborhood, yeah, and elsewhere. We're just kidding.
Maybe they were busy the other day, so it was
foggy.
Oh yeah, it was foggy. Probably most people didn't want to set off their fireworks while it was foggy. Oh yeah, you can see a few here and there.
Is that a barrel I hear?
Yeah. She said there was someone down the street shooting off fireworks. So she was telling me so I could watch them. You still hear me? My Bluetooth headset's almost cutting off. But this mic picks up way further. I think it should pick up through the wall.
He barrel carrot.
Only the wall.
My Bluetooth headset, the music's cutting out, but I think the mic... I've used this mic and walked up to my computer room and they can still hear me from the kitchen.
Yeah, still loud and clear.
Okay, they can still hear me fine. No, these mics pick up way further in Bluetooth. These
yeah, I know, but
DJI mics.
my
It's
Bluetooth to my
the
phone.
chimney's in the way. The chimney's between me and that. If there's anything else, it would pick up. It picks up all the way through the house. It just won't, because the chimney's right there in the way. Oh, there's one over there that just went off.
Yeah, it's those people.
Yeah.
Her neighbor.
Yeah, there's a couple houses shooting off fireworks that you can see from here. There's usually tons of them on New Year's Eve, and it was like mega foggy here New Year's Eve.
I don't
Like,
understand why people decided everybody decided right now that they're going to start doing it.
well, it's...
Yeah, I hear some in my area as well.
Yeah, I didn't see any New Year's Eve, which New Year's Eve you couldn't even see across the street. Like, we could barely see our neighbors' houses. The fog was so extreme. So I guess there's more people.
Like everybody was like saving up, and then a lot of people decided to do it right now.
Maybe, yeah, a couple
'Cause I don't know
people
why they
started
wouldn't have
shooting
done
off
it, like, an hour
fireworks.
ago.
Yeah, it might have been people that bought fireworks and they forgot. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, because it has been dark for like 3 hours, so it is weird that they all wait until like 8 p.m. Yeah, there was a few fireworks going off. Here's some of your area as well.
There are videos of fireworks.
Oh,
being
Fish
set off
says,
from the Space
hey.
Needle during New Year's, and you couldn't see any of them from the ground.
Set off from the Space Needle during New Year's. Yeah, I saw a clip of like one of those, not like the whole video. And I saw pictures that looked cool. The Space Needle, the very top of it was just barely sticking out of the fog. You should go look at those. I was telling girl too. It's like the whole city with some of the skyscrapers, and then over by the Space Needle, there's nothing else tall, so it's just like this cloud and just the Space Needle sticking out. Oh, I just heard another firework or something.
They're just having it all.
Uh-huh. I don't see any more right now, but yeah, I definitely heard one. Wait, so do they shoot fireworks off of the Space Needle while people are in the Space Needle? Because I know usually you can eat in there and stuff. But I didn't know if they closed it while they're doing the fireworks. So did anybody get to see the fireworks display other than somebody that was on a plane maybe? Or whoever was taping videos and news stations or something? Or drones? Like I've actually been wondering that. I didn't like look into it. You'd think if they were shooting fireworks off from it, that they probably just wouldn't let people be up there. I don't see why it would be that dangerous, but that's usually places you think that sounds like what they do. Because don't they shoot the fireworks off from like on top of the top part or something?
I think if you were in tall buildings like the Columbia Center, you could see the fireworks above the cloud building.
Oh, yeah, like the other stuff that was above the fog? Okay.
I mean, if a firework fails to deploy and explodes on the ground, that could cause a lot of damage.
Oh, like if they have people on the ground, yeah. But like the people up in the building, I assume they shoot the fireworks off from like the roof or something. I don't know. Or maybe they shoot them off from... I've never been on the Space Needle. Like it looks like it's just windows you can see out. But is there like a balcony like where they shoot fireworks off of it?
Yeah, if the roof explodes, that would be really dangerous.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if the fireworks fell and blew up on the roof, you wouldn't think it would actually damage it enough where it would hurt anybody inside. But I guess it depends on how strong the roof is.
I don't think there is a balcony.
That's why I was thinking. It looked like it's just, I was thinking some of it had like a glass floor you could look through. So you could see the town right below you and then windows. I don't remember really well. Here, let me pull up the recipe. That's heating up a little bit, and then I'll start on the cheesecake bars. I just heard another really loud firework. So mine won't look like this, but this is what I'm supposed to be trying to make.
Neither do I. I think I had lunch in it around 20 years ago, but I don't remember much
They
from
look
that
very,
time.
they look very yummy. You think you had lunch in it for like 20 years ago, but yeah, you don't remember it? I guess you were really young, like 20 years ago. It's just really expensive, and it's like, well, I mean, I can probably see better than on the ground, but I've never thought it was worth spending the money to go up there.
That does look quite tasty.
Mm-hmm. So this one was weird. They make the crust out of almond flour. Every other crust I've ever made was ground up graham crackers. But that kind of sounds interesting. I thought it'd be worth trying the almond flour. You're supposed to use blanched almond flour, which I didn't want to buy because I have plenty of regular almond flour. I think the texture will just not be quite as same with the regular almond flour. But I figured I'd try it and see what it's like. To whisk the almond flour, cocoa powder, sugar, and melted butter and mix well. Press the crust mixture, it will be wet, into a greased 8x8 baking dish and pre-bake at 350 for 8 minutes. This you don't use a springform pan either. And I thought I'd just try. I actually forgot to look to see if I had an 8x8 baking dish. I don't know what these things are. I think they're like 6x6 or something. They don't say. Man, almost everything we have are the giant rectangular ones. Or, this size, which I think is probably still too large. That's not 8, this is probably like, I'm gonna actually go measure it. I don't know how to measure these. I assume you just measure the top, the widest part. If you do, this is like 7 or something by 9. Well, that seems like it'd work. Worst case, it'll just be slightly thicker or thinner than it's supposed to be. Just heard a huge. I'm confused. This came out of the dishwasher today, but it looked like it didn't wash all the dishwashing detergent off of it. Like I took it out of the dishwasher. I'm confused because I put these in the dishwasher all the time and they come clean. I don't know what the heck happened. Yeah, it's definitely soap. It like soaps up when I didn't see any dishes with soap still on them.
You could calculate the volume, then calculate how much the volume of the cake will be. And compare the
I guess I could. The bars I've done before, I just put in the springiform pan. and they just spread out a little bit more because it's a little larger. But like this uses 2 blocks of cream cheese. Like you'd think like they're gonna be pretty freaking thick if I put them in this pan. I'm not sure how to measure them, but if you measure it from like about the top here to here, it looked like it was 7 by like 9, which I assume would be about the same as a, 8 by 8 square. I mean, it would have to be. It's just like rectangle instead of square.
How big is the springform pan and how deep does it usually end up?
The springform fan's a 9-inch. And I don't know, the bars are usually about like 1.5 inches thick, probably. Are you saying like calculate them in case I want to use the springform pan instead? Wait, this is a greased 8 by 8 baking dish. It probably means the metal ones. How are these gonna do? Oh, I cooked cheesecake at my parents' cheesecake bars in glass. All you do is, I forgot, you cook them at a little lower temperature and cook them longer because the glass heats up differently.
No using the springform as a shortcut to calculate the typical volume of the cake.
Oh, well, the ones I usually do in the springform is a different recipe. So they're just like that tall, but this is like a brand new recipe I've never used before. And like different kind of crust and everything.
Oh, hissy.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna fix me a burger patty. That's what I'm gonna eat. I have some in here. And I don't want to go out and fix it on the grill because it bothers my hands. The cold. Earlier today it was warm enough that it didn't, but it's 48 now. So I'm going to fix it in the frying pan. I made one last night like that because I didn't want to irritate my hands. Yeah, that potato candy was really good, but it was like horribly deathly sweet. Like disgustingly sweet. But yeah, I used to eat it until I don't know, felt like I was going into diabetic shock or something.
1.5. It'd be about 95 cubic inches.
Ended up being 1.5. It'd be about 95 cubic inches. Oh, for the springform pan? Wait, how would we compare it to this if this is a 7 by 9 pan?
Yeah.
Because this recipe is probably pretty similar. It does use 2 blocks of cheese, just like the other recipe. So it's not the same recipe. But, I guess could compare it like that. And
how deep do you think it is?
This one? Oh, to like judge the size compared to like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like 3 inches, 3.5. But you wouldn't want the cheesecake all the way up to the top. Well, I guess you could. It would just be cheesecake then more than cheesecake bars. Wait, I know why I know this song so well. It was a really nice beat server map for this.
If it is 3 inches tall, it has a volume of about 190 cubic inches.
Okay. So, assuming this recipe was the same size as the other one, it would fill it about a little less than halfway up, which sounds like would be perfect, like, size for cheesecake bars.
So about double the volume of the springform cake.
Yeah. But like that's like double, so if you figure in that it's only comes halfway up the pan, then it would be about the same thickness of ours as the springform one. The whisk almond flour, cocoa powder. This tells you use some kind of sweet blender, sweet blend of like not actual sugar, some other stuff. I'm just gonna use the same amounts or a little more of sugar and hope that's good. And then add melted butter and fix well. And this has been room temperature, so I can just microwave it just for a few seconds and it should be pretty melted. Not microwave it long enough to blow up. The almond flour right here. Oh, hi Mochi. Thank you. Yeah, baking and then maybe some Beat Saber, depending on if my hands feel a lot better, so I think they'll work. So, for anyone that doesn't know, I got my hands so cold at Leavenworth that they swelled up and all kinds of stuff, and my knuckles have been hurting. So, like 2 days ago, like I couldn't even hold a fork to feed myself hardly. It was extremely annoying. Guess I need a little bowl to mix this stuff up in. And then they got better. They're still like today, if I go out in the cold and come back inside, the temperature change makes them really angry. Why is this wet? Maybe it didn't get dried off all the way.
Oh, the Leavenworth part kinda sounds nice, but the cold. Skeptical smiley face.
Yeah, it was like 26 degrees or something. I walked around until my hands. I don't know if I should explain. I didn't want people to be too worried. I didn't say during stream that my hands were so numb that they wouldn't bend anymore, my fingers hardly, but that pretty much happened by the time I got back to the car. And I thought it would be fine, but clearly not. I don't know, my hands are a lot different than they used to be. Alright, cocoa powder. And the sugar. Where is the cocoa powder? Right here. One and a half tablespoons? Oh, I might not have that much. I think I have half tablespoon. It'd be easier to scoop that amount out. Yeah. Alright, so anyways, I didn't actually get my hands that super cold. Or maybe so. I've been thinking about it a bunch since then. But anyways, I think the reason they swelled up is there's something wrong. When I get my hands too cold, they turn really white, and then later on they turn purple, and then they turn bright red. They've been doing it for years, and doctors have always said I had eczema. It's like the more of the symptoms for I forgot what it's called. some other thing where basically your hands get really cold and you just get like almost frostbite for a little bit. But anyways, the knuckles hurting and your hand swelling up is another symptom. So that's probably what I have. Or not. Raynaud's syndrome or something like that. And 1.5 teaspoons of sweetener, but that's that sweetener, and that's probably way sweeter. But this is just a crust, so I guess I will do about like that much in sugar. I don't think this is sweet. I'll do 2 teaspoons. I think I need this for later. Sit it right over there.
It could be Raynaud's, which there are some medications that can very slightly reduce the severity, but it could be mast cell mediated or a few other etiologies.
Yeah, I figured I'd go to the doctor again and see if they, since there's more symptoms.
Temperature hoodie, nice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. My brother and his wife got it for me. I don't remember if it was for Christmas or my birthday, but the aperture and then logo. It's pretty cool.
Is great.
All right, so whisk that stuff together and then pour the butter in and mix it up. I need to flip this. I think it's just cooking one side way too much. Yeah. And it was frozen, so it's not melting really well. So anyways, I didn't realize my hands were getting cold because I've talked about this a bunch on stream recently about my hands stay warm now. Historically, my hands get so cold that like it can be 55 outside and they'll get so cold that they'll start going like feeling numb. For some reason this winter they've gotten where they will stay warm. So they've always gotten so cold that if I go outside and it's down in the 40s, they'll just get so cold that like, you know, like where you have needles that feels like needles sticking in your hands. That's just a kind of normal thing. And I've always let them get that cold and get them cold enough to go numb. And I've never had any side effects or anything. Like they've always just been, you know,
Do you ever use hand warmers?
just warm back up and they're fine.
Help.
No, I did when I had a job working for UPS a few years ago. I used hand warmers. And those would keep my hands warm enough where they wouldn't go completely numb, so I could feel what I was doing. But they would be pretty close to being completely numb, even with the hand warmers in my gloves.
Is there discoloration that occurs along coldness?
I mean, I don't know if they look that, they maybe turn white when they're cold, but they mostly what they do is they turn really bright red when I come back inside and they start warming up.
If I'm not mistaken, pins and needles is one of the first signs of frostbite D.
Well, see, I've had jobs working outside and I can let my hands get like that every single day and it doesn't, you know, bother me.
Raynaud's syndrome. I have it in the feet, according to the rheumatologist.
Oh, okay. But this year my hands don't get that. It's like my body just like sends enough blood to keep me warm, which you'd think it would, like a normal person. And they haven't been getting that cold, so there's been 2 times I've let my hands get that cold where they felt like they were actually freezing solid, and both times this has happened. Could be Raynaud's. It could be me like borderline giving myself frostbite. Both times have been when it's either. This time was at Leavenworth, and they got really cold, and I put gloves, different gloves on, and kept them in my pockets more, and they warmed up. But then, I think my problem was when I went to eat, I was sitting under a heater, and my body felt warm, but I didn't notice that my hands were getting cold because I think they were already kind of numb. And I ate, and then I didn't realize there was anything wrong until after I got done eating. I went to try to put my gloves on, and these both of these thingers wouldn't straighten back out to put my glove on, and I didn't know they were cold until right then, and then I'm just like, oh crap, I screwed up. I've been sitting here and my hands are frozen so much my fingers won't bend out straight. So then I headed back towards the car, but they were already frozen, and then it got even colder on the way back. And what the strangest thing is, they were fine on the way home. Like, they didn't bother me at all. Oh, I forgot. I need to turn on the oven where it preheats. It's 350. I think for a crust, even with it being in glass, that would be fine. Anyways, either way, they're like way better today. And I've learned a lot about the last few days, what bothers them. So I think next time I'll realize that they're getting too cold and not let them get too cold. I was gonna mix it up with a spoon, but this whisk is so strong, like heavy duty, compared to this, I just kind of mixed up with it. I kept whisking it. There was some almond butter that was clumped up. So I decided just finally, I got all the clumps really small, and finally just dumped the butter in. And this isn't cooking all the way, so I'm going to split it up. I'm just basically going to eat ground beef. It says press the crust mixture will be wet into a greased 8-bite baking dish. So greased. So I guess I could just butter it. When I did this at home, I put parchment paper also in butter in one. But I think I'm actually just going to try buttering it without the parchment paper and like hope for the best. I'm trying a bunch of new stuff for this recipe. Wait, I've been going an hour already? Because the ads are starting in 3 minutes. How is it? 8:20? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I sat on starting for a while. I hadn't actually been streaming for a whole hour. Yeah, Fish, as far as like my hands getting that cold, and you were saying that like frostbite, my hands have always got so cold, even with like when I've tried hand warmers, that I just can't keep them warm. Like I used to try with like really thick gloves or keeping them in my pockets and everything, and they would just eventually freeze. So at some point it's like, well, my hands just get cold. That's just how it is. Like, I just can't go outside if I don't want to get cold. But and they didn't act like it really bothered them getting that cold. But like, you know, recently they keep themselves warm, like you'd think hands should. And it seems like when they feel the same level as a cold, it's actually like bad for them instead of like them not really caring. Alright. Actually, I don't need... I guess I'm going to press this in either with a measuring cup or my hands, so I don't really need to wash them yet. I will... Well, this will probably be just about baking by the time the ads start anyways, but I'll make sure nobody misses any cool stuff while the ads are going. Actually, I think a measuring cup would be the best thing for us. This one that I measured the butter out with. At least that's what I usually use for the graham cracker crust. It's weird, I've never made an almond flour crust for a cheesecake. It's going to be interesting how it turns out. Right, this kind of looks like a crust, right? Alright, so oh, it's not quite preheated. I think I'll wait for it to finish preheating while the ads are going. I'll just hang out until the ads start or end, and then I'll start on the cheesecake filling. This would probably be a fun Beat Saber song. Nice chill light dancey one. While the crust is pre-baking, make the filling. Beat the cream cheese using a hand mixer. Or here, I'll go ahead and get that stuff out. All the heads. Oven's done preheating. Alright, now they're over. Alright, welcome back everyone. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. It just got done preheating. And then the only thing else I did while ads were playing was get the mixer out. And now I'll start mixing up the filling. It needs to be for 8 minutes. Let's see, let me set this timer real quick. All right. Wait, where'd my recipe go? How did I close it? Oh, here it is again. Where was I at? Right. While the crust is pre-baking, make the filling. Beat the cream cheese using a hand or stand mixer until it's smooth. Then add in the sour cream. Beat again until smooth. All right. This is a real test for how strong my hands are. Alright, they didn't really mind that at all. These things are hard to pull apart, the cream cheese. I should move this where you can see this better. My hands have been really weak the last few days when they were having problems. But they're like freaking, they were mostly better this morning, and then they've gotten way, way, way better since then. Still pretty much normal. I forgot, the cream cheese, the sour cream is supposed to be room temperature also. I guess I could get it out and let it heat up for like a minute while I beat the cream cheese. Which the cream cheese and everything's like really, really warm. I usually don't actually let it get to room temperature, but I put it out and then got busy, and then it took me an hour to set up the stream and everything, so it actually got to sit out for a long time. It says half a cup. Alright, I'll let that sit out and warm up. I guess I eat my food. So, all I did was make a hamburger patty, and I'm just gonna eat it. Because I was trying to not eat hardly any carbs to help my hands. Because usually actually eating less carbs seems to make them better. So I decided to just eat the patty. Which I have done before anyways. Usually I cook them whole on the grill, but I didn't want to risk making my hands worse. So I figured I'd just chop it up where it cooked better to being frozen and just cook it on the frying pan. It's kind of like doing that. You make hamburger patties, you can eat them with buns or bread if you want a hamburger, or you can eat them by yourself, by themselves if you don't want to eat carbs. Where am I going to plug this up? I can just unplug the toaster oven right now. Alright, so mix this up. You see. Yeah, kind of. Alright, so I think it's to just put sour cream in and mix it up again. Add the sour cream and beat again until smooth. Then add the eggs and beat again. What is that spoon I used? I'll just use this to scoop it out.
Oh, hey Serendipitous. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Timer.
Saren 31 heart high.
Hello. I don't actually do that many baking streams. I mostly do IRL, like hiking and biking streams, or Beat Saber, which is a VR game. But I have been doing more baking streams. I went like a year without doing any. Oh, I'll show you guys the crust. This is the pre-baked cheesecake crust. It's a little lumpy because I didn't spread it out good. I wasn't sure if it would kind of flatten out or not.
Ooh, nice.
But it seems like crust. Yeah, I'm making, I I used to do baking streams like once a week, and then I started getting too fat from eating so many cookies. Because usually if I was making cookies, I'd want to like, you know, make more than 12, like double the recipe or something, and then I'd eat like, you know, 20 cookies, and then like, and then so I kind of stopped doing them, and I went like a whole year without really doing anything. Oh, like, wait, do you freeze them after you fix them? Like, bake them? I know you can freeze cookie dough.
Then can always have a fresh baked cookie.
Oh, okay. So you just freeze the dough, and then you can just unthaw them and bake cookies whenever? That's a really good idea. It's better than making 20 or 30 and then eating them within a few days.
I prefer dough balls.
Okay. I think
You
I've...
could freeze baked items as well.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering baked if they would... I guess dough balls and then eating them fresh baked, they're always... Or at least most cookies are a lot better fresh baked. There's one pumpkin cookie recipe I've made, and they're actually better the next day because they get like chewier or whatever. But all the other cookies I've ever made, I'd say like fresh baked is, you know, better. Then add the eggs and beat again until smooth. And then add the sugar, vanilla, and the peppermint extract.
Cookie dough tastes better after being rested. Before baking, often.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've done quite a few recipes that tell you to like chill the dough for like 3 or 6 hours or something, and I'm always doing them on stream, and I kind of want to do the dough on stream and cook them on stream. So usually I'll only let them like chill in the...
Chip cookies 24 to 48 hours.
Oh. So usually I'll just let them like chill for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes and then cook them. I think I need to
I do
scrape
make
this
the dough
side of the
on spring,
bowl
but will only
down.
bake a couple cookies to show off, then chill rest of my dough.
Oh, okay. That's a really good idea. Do the dough and then just make a couple, because usually I just go play games after I bake also, or just, I mean, other than a couple cookies that I want to try, I'm not going to eat them all then anyways. Where's the spatula? Oh, she used it earlier. I'll clean it real quick. It'll work the best.
Yasarin 31 Sushi.
Yeah, I like, it's interesting hearing what other people do. I started doing baking streams and I had only ever baked cookies like a few times, at least in recent years, and I had never made a cheesecake or anything, so it's like fun. I've messed up recipes a few times and had people tell me how to fix them and stuff. It's kind of fun hearing chat side L's or how people do stuff differently and stuff. It like helps you learn how to bake stuff better. A lot of it, like, there was one recipe I didn't let the butter chill like near or warm up near enough, and I had these big clumps in it, and it wasn't mixing up right, and I just didn't even think about you could do that. But like someone just told me to go get a bigger bowl and put hot water in it and sit the smaller bowl down in it.
Yeah.
Like that would make sense, but I didn't actually think about it. So I've done it a few times since then again, and it's like, oh, I didn't sit the stuff out long enough and it's not mixing up good. I'll just stick it in hot water. Oh, this is starting to look yummy. Like I just want to eat the batter. Alright, so what else? I have the sugar. I'm trying to figure out how much sugar I should put in, because this recipe uses, it says THM Super Sweet Blend. It's some kind of, I don't remember. I looked it up when I found the recipe. It's like, I don't remember if it's fake sugar or if it's something like, I think it's basically kind of like stevia, but not actually stevia. It says 2 tablespoons. I think the other recipe that I did recently with the pumpkin cheesecake bars, I think I used like 1/4 of a cup of sugar. And I think it was also 2 blocks of cream cheese, like this. So I think 1/4 of a cup would, or maybe a little less, would actually be a good amount. I don't think I used quite 1/4 of a cup. I think I'm gonna do like this much. This is 1/4 of a cup. It's like most of the way to the top. And then there's the peppermint extract. Ow. My hands didn't like that. Trying to mash this bag back together. And it says vanilla extract also. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Oh, also, if you're wondering about the TTS, like reading chat on stream, it's because I mostly play, when I'm not doing IRL, I mostly do Beat Saber, and I have it read chat so I can see so I can keep up with chat and play the game, and actually like respond to chat. So everybody's used to chat being on stream. So I just, on baking streams, usually have chat also. I guess for most of Twitch, it's really weird having chat, like TTS. But like with VR games, you have a lot of people use TTS. And since I was mostly only a VR game streamer, and then went from that to a lot of baking streams, and then mostly just VR games again, and then the last like year and a half, I started doing IRL streams, because I like biking and hiking a lot. So I do like half that and half Beat Saber, and then the occasional baking stream. Alright, Alright, peppermint extract. It says 6 to 8 drops. Just thinking somewhere on here, in the comments, said you could use more. Use 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract. And loved the recipe. I'm gonna try the 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract if there's a teaspoon left in here. I'm gonna measure it out in case there's not. Or there's more. Half a teaspoon. All my teaspoons dirty. Oh, these aren't.
How long does it need to bake? Peppermint extract is so potent.
Do you think, it said 6 to 8 drops, but then there's a comment on here where the lady said her mom made the recipe and did 1 teaspoon and loved the recipe. Does 1 teaspoon sound like too much? Or should I do the 6 or 8 drops? Oh. How long does it have to bake or need to bake? I think... it says cook time 43 minutes. Is that actually? This for 25 minutes. Turn the oven off and leave the cheesecake in the oven with the door cracked for 10 minutes. 25 minutes, but I'm fixing it in glass. So 350. I think since I'm fixing it in glass, I probably need to turn the temperature. I think what I did last time was turned it down to 320. And cooked it for 35 minutes instead?
Could possibly have diff potency less than 3.
Oh, okay. So, the only problem about that is I can't hardly smell. Like, ever. Occasionally my allergies aren't really bad and I can. Can I even smell this? I actually can. But I can mix like some up and then just taste the batter. I think I'll do like the 8 drops and taste the batter. That was like 3.
I don't think I could handle a teaspoon of peppermint extract. I would do the drops, but you may love a teaspoon of it.
Okay. Now so I have this peppermint extract because I made peppermint cookies one time, I think. I actually don't know. I bought some at home for peppermint cookies. This might just be some Beryl already had. It's like
Good idea.
probably really old. I actually just went out of date a few months ago. A few months ago. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, I'm not used to making stuff with peppermint extract. But I love like really strong peppermint flavor, so I might like the whole teaspoon. I'm just gonna stick my hand in it. No, I think a teaspoon would have been a mistake. Because I don't think I put even close to half a teaspoon. I think I could put like a few more drops in. And it would be perfect. I didn't even use these. Also, I think I need to put more sugar in it. Because I was trying to, I don't know, I'll do this first. But yeah, it's already pretty peppermint flavored with the drops.
Ha 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 ha.
Like, I could probably handle a teaspoon, but it would be like, oh goodness. Yeah, that's about good. Need more sugar. Actually might be good. I don't like them super sweet. I think the peppermint makes you almost want it sweeter compared to like peppermint candy. But like if I had done the tablespoon, I think I would have had to add way more sugar. What I did was the 8 drops and I put like 5 or 6 more. And that seems to be a pretty good amount. Which I think is still way less than a tablespoon. I don't remember with this one. Do you put peppermint candy on it? Let's see. Bake the peppermint extract again. Oh, at the end of it, after the drops, it says taste and add more sweetener or another drop or 2 of peppermint extract if desired and beat again. Or the cheesecake filling over the crust. Shake the pan a bit, just move the top. Drop 8 drops of red food coloring, which I didn't buy. I don't really care if it's red. And I'd rather to not put food coloring in it. And use a knife to swirl similar to a peppermint candy. I was thinking about mine getting out of the oven and waiting until it cools off all the way where it doesn't melt the candy hardly, and getting some peppermint candy and mashing it up into really fine pieces and sprinkle it over the top. I've done that with cookies before, and I put it on when they were too hot and it just completely melted. But I think if it just barely did, where if the candy was still crunchy, that would be like really good. Sure, I scrape everything off the side. And baking streams are pretty fun. I should do more. I could always make food and stuff also, or freeze my cookies and not eat like 20 of them if I don't want to get fat again. I think I will just go with this much sugar in it. So yeah, I didn't forget anything else. So you pour this in. I really like this song. I think this is the one that Knight mapped in Beat Saber. It has a really nice chart of nice arcs and stuff. Yeah, this is it. Can't remember this part. I think it's Rumi has a difficulty also. I don't remember. Someone else might. I'll try to remember to go play it. My hands are feeling good, so I think I shall play. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'll play at least a little bit of Beat Saber after this. It might only be like half an hour or 45 minutes, but I like to play some. I would like people to murder me with Fitbeat. That's easier on your hands. And I haven't gotten any cardio in like a week. I would like people to murder me with Fitbeat. That's a freaking dangerous thing to ask for. Alright, so I turned the temperature down to 320. And I'm going to bake it for 35 minutes instead of 25. I think that will be about right since it's in Pyrex. Well, I'm going to set a timer for 30 and check and see what it looks like at 30 minutes. That's what I did the last time. And then I think I ended up... That was a different recipe though. And I did that and then ended up doing like the 35 minutes.
You may be biting off more than you can chew if you haven't done Beat Saber, especially Fitbeat, in a week.
Why? Are there a lot of new Fitbeat maps? Or you mean like if it bothers my hands? Because what would bother my hands is slinging my arms fast where I sling all the blood into my fingers and make them swell up. Getting hot and sweating doesn't seem to bother them. Just going outside and getting cold bothers them. So as long as I don't need anything over like 3 or 4 notes a second, I think I'd be perfectly fine. To do something higher than that, I'll have to go see what they feel like when I play. Because I might actually play a few songs and figure out I can't. I'm going to finish eating this real quick. And then I'll try to move the camera over where you can see the sink kind of and do the dishes.
Well, I meant you might get smoked physically. But yeah, it's easier on your hands at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. The last time I played Beat Saber, and I hadn't played in a week. I remember I only did like 300 and something squats because with the Fitbeat, because I was thinking like it's not even close to 500 squats. But I got so sore I couldn't hardly walk the next day because I hadn't been doing any squats, and that was a week ago or over a week ago. So it's probably going to be the same way. So actually, if I did too much, yeah, I probably wouldn't actually be able to walk. Okay, maybe I'd like some Fitbeat and some chill stuff to play. But I would like to get some cardio, because I hadn't had any cardio since I played Beat Saber last Friday. Like, not yesterday, but the Friday before. I don't have to play that long anyways. I thought this would be good if I did baking stream and then just play a little Beat Saber afterwards, because as soon as if my hands start feeling irritated at all, I'll stop, because I don't want them to get worse again. And if I get too tired, I can just, you know, have a little chill Beat Saber after the baking. Wonder what this looks like so far. It still looks yummy. I wanted to eat the batter. Mm-hmm.
If it has raw eggs, I can't advise it.
Yeah, we've been over this before on stream. So I used to refuse to eat cookie dough because I didn't want to eat it with the raw eggs in it. And chat finally convinced me one day probably wouldn't kill me enough that I tried some and didn't die after eating it a few times. I don't know if I should be saying this on stream that, you know, chat tried to get me to eat raw eggs, but anyways, I started eating raw egg, trying it occasionally. I know it's probably not ideal, but I hadn't ever died yet. Alright, you'll be able to see some of the dishwashing.
It probably won't, but there's a reason why they make safe to eat cookie dough. I mean, the main risk is getting salmonella, right?
Yeah, and most eggs don't have salmonella in them, from what I understand, so you'd have to get really unlucky. Like, buy some eggs that have salmonella or whatever, and then eat enough of the cookie dough to eat enough of the eggs to actually get it. Unless I'm not right. And you know, a lot of people eat eggs like mega runny, like not cooked all the way. I actually don't know if that's cooked enough to kill the salmonella. Or I'm not even sure what salmonella is. Like if it's a bacteria you have to kill. I assume so. Like I tasted the cookie dough, like like some off my finger earlier to see how pepperminty it tastes. But I'm still kind of weirded out about eating stuff with raw eggs, like eating more than that. Like eating a whole spoonful. I don't think it's gonna kill me, but I don't like the idea of trying it either. But I also don't like eating red steaks.
The laying of federal inspectors, real shame or inability to enforce regulations, I would a little more careful going forward. Just saying. It is a bacteria apparently.
Bacteria? Ah, okay. I figured it probably was if you had to like cook the stuff, you would assume that it'd be a bacteria and you just kill it then. Going forward? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I always was scared of even tasting the cookie dough and stuff like that. But like, I also don't like eating steaks red at all. And I like my eggs being cooked completely where they're not runny. So, I think, I mean, I don't know if the cookie dough is more risky than that or not. I assume it probably is. I figure some of it's like personal tastes, like some people just eat like really rare steaks. But I guess beef mostly doesn't have anything in it that can hurt you. I assume eggs are way more likely to have salmonella or something that could hurt you than not super well cooked steak. Maybe. Like, I don't actually know. I'm just, guessing. I like this song a lot also. I feel like I've heard this in Beat Saber, but maybe not. Maybe YouTube's played it for me before. This kind of music makes me... Fish, I'm sure you remember Revelate maps. Because you played way back then. Do you remember all the Revelate, like, mapping this? Or if Saria's here, I know she remembers the Revelate map. He used to like mapping this type of music. Like, this sounds like something he'd map. And they were all just freaking amazing.
Good night
It's like
to everyone.
one of the people I'm the most sad about not mapping anymore.
I am glad you got to stream.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Winnie Cat.
I have volume at max and can't really hear it.
Right here, I can turn it up. Wait, is the stream low? Because the music and the TTS sound good.
I don't specifically remember any of their maps.
My mic way louder. Oh, the music is really low.
Twofold, it is salmonella, primarily because the U.S. isn't allowed to vaccinate their chickens against salmonella, but also E. coli and flour, which is not treated.
Oh, okay. So all of those. Yeah. Anyway, good night, Mr. Winnie Cat. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I wasn't sure if you were still here, but I figured you'd say good night if you were leaving. But yeah, it's like really late for you, like after midnight. And thank you for the happy birthday again. Yeah, and also hi Viral. It looks like I gotta wait until the song is playing again. But it looked like quite a bit quieter than I would usually have music on a stream. Still 2. I think that is about good. Oh, so my mic has been way too loud compared to the music. I think this is probably better. Now, as long as TTS isn't so loud that it's yelling over me. But TTS doesn't talk when I'm talking anyways unless I pause too long. Or start talking. You can get salmonella or E. coli.
Hello?
Also E. coli and flour, which is not treated. Does that sound better? Thank you for telling me.
Haha, seems right.
Okay, cool. Mega stuffed setup, at least because I've never used it set up quite like this. TTS should have been... Oh, TTS should be... The TTS and the music should be about the same as they were when I was streaming Beat Saber. Well, not the music, but TTS. But... Oh, no. Because I turned the volume way down because I have these headsets on. Everything was running through Index before, yeah, so I changed all the audio levels. So it is all completely different. Because I used this laptop when I streamed at my parents' and played Beat Saber, but it was everything, you know, index. Audio.
Looks like Salmonello dies quickly at 160 F. I'm struggling to find anyone doing a temp versus consistency study on eggs, but the consistency turns at 180 F and it is recommended to cook your eggs past that point.
Oh, I see. If you really want to make sure you don't get salmonella.
Yeah.
So this is definitely, I think this song here is definitely mapped in Beat Saber. Or either I've just listened to it on here a lot and recognize it. That sounds like above, like, when they'd be not run, like where they wouldn't be running anymore. So I assume a lot of people actually don't cook them to that temp, but I'm just, you know, guessing.
So, slightly runny eggs might be fine, but it isn't certain.
Uh-huh, okay, that's what I was thinking. So as far as like what people's told me before, of lots of people eat cookie dough and it's really unlikely that you're going to die from it. That's probably actually true, but still, if you're, you know, depending on how many risks you want to take, maybe the cookie dough is fine. Maybe you know, shouldn't eat the cookie dough and should cook all your eggs all the way. And I do actually know lots of people that eat, like, actually, so that's one big thing. I like cooking my eggs until they're completely not runny, and Veryl says they're overcooked like that, and she likes eating them when they're much less cooked. And I've known a lot of people that cook them when they're still like really runny, like especially dried eggs. I didn't eat quite all of this earlier, so I was gonna eat the rest. They'll cook them where the eggs are still like, you know, really liquidy.
Oh, I found a source that says they start setting up at 140 F. And set completely at 180 F.
Huh. So I guess if you don't cook them completely solid, you have some risk of getting salmonella. Hello. You want water? You want me to fix it for you? You don't want to be on camera? Yeah. Hamburger. Or Borgar. Whatever. I'm making her sparkling water. I'm trying to, this is just about dead. There's another one in there, but I think this will get busy enough. Yeah, looks like it. Come on. Oh yeah.
That sounds about right.
Chat, I'll show you in a minute. This is what I got water out of. I got Veryl this for Christmas. It's a reverse osmosis countertop one because we rent. I've always wanted a reverse osmosis. It's so new I hadn't taken the stickers off the side. We've had it, got it for Christmas. So it's really cool. You just put water in the back and it has a glass picture. So it puts in glass also, so it doesn't even taste like plastic. It's really, really good tasting water. It makes our...
It tastes awesome.
Yeah, they put quite a bit of chlorine in the water here. And we've been using these Brita filters, and I'm not even joking, not even the tap water. if you go drink the reverse osmosis water and the Brita water beside each other, the Brita water tastes like you got it out of a pool or something. Like, I mean, I haven't replaced this filter in like a month and it might be like overdue, but I've always heard that Brita all the chlorine anyways, or maybe it's other stuff they don't filter out, but it just actually tastes like pool water. Not literally like pool water, but compared to this that tastes really, really good, it tastes like pool water. It's like just disgusting if you drink that or the tap water. So it's really nice.
Lower temps will also kill salmonella. It just takes a lot longer to kill all of it at lower temps. Oh hissy.
You know, the first house I ever rented when I moved out from my parents, it had a reverse osmosis system in it, and I liked the water, and I've always wished I had one since then, but I've always rented, and can't really, or either don't want to tap into their plumbing and set one up. Like, you wouldn't want to set it up and then you'd want to just leave it there. You wouldn't want to set one up and then take it out when you left, because like you had to drill holes in the pipes and stuff basically. So I started researching. I thought, well, maybe they make countertop ones. And the problem is under sink ones, I figured a countertop one would have to be huge, and oh, ads are starting in 3 minutes. Okay. I figured countertop ones would have to be huge because the under the sink ones, the way they use a lot of water to filter water, so they'll use like 3 gallons of water to give you like a gallon of filtered water. So they'll just like send 2 gallons down the drain while you get a gallon out to drink. So they're like really wasteful as far as that. So like, I thought, well, you'll have to have a huge tank. So they do make some that you can hook onto your faucets that wouldn't fit on this one, and you can just, and it has a hose to drain in the sink. But how these work is
I just
the
found the model you have.
water.
It is way more expensive than I expected. The
wastewater, they put it back in here and then it just refilters it again, and it just does it over and over until it gets that much water out. And it cuts off when it's about this high. So it leaves that much water that it puts all the stuff it filters out in, and then you have to take it and dump it out in the sink. Found them all. Oh, the reverse osmosis, way more expensive than I expected. I mean, I think even, maybe, I think they're all really expensive. Like my dad got a countertop reverse osmosis installed last year, and I think his was like $200 or $300. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, like $200 or $300 for like the cheap ones. Like this one was a little over $300 when I got it, but they give you really, really tasty water. Let's see, I think I cleaned everything up. Oh, I'll wash this frying pan that I used earlier.
When I looked earlier today, they were way more expensive on Amazon than direct from the company.
Yeah, when I got this, it was a lot cheaper on Amazon. I think now it's like almost $100 more. I think it was like when I looked yesterday, it was like 400 or something. So there should be, wait, where's my timer? It did set, right? Oh, it should be 5 more minutes and I can check the cheesecake. So that's good. Actually, ads should be over by then. So once the ads get done, cheesecake should be ready to check, and then I can see if it needs to, if I think it needs to cook 2 more minutes, or 5 more minutes, or if it's done.
It seems the built-in ones are around 270 to 350 USD.
Oh.
Ah, that explains it. I was amazed to see the cheapest one was $375.
Oh no, yeah, the one we have is $300, I'm pretty sure, if you get them on their website. And they were like $300 the week of Christmas on Amazon. You see, it just got done, so it fills it up to the top, and it still has a little water left. So, and it'll beep at you when it's out of water. So, it's nice. It keeps it topped up also. That's only a half-gallon thing, but it keeps it full all the time. So anyways, it's really nice if you want. I spent a bunch of time researching them to try to get one that I thought was good. They're pretty nice if you rent and you can't install reverse osmosis. The countertop ones aren't near as annoying as I thought they would be. Great, ads are starting. So I'll just work on this. Maybe wash the fan. Cause I don't know if anyone really cares if they watch me wash the frying pan. And then I can check the cheesecake when it should be ready to check about when the ads are over. And then we can go play Beat Saber a little bit. Uh-oh, this thing might be dead now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, mostly the countertop ones, I just thought that, you know, if you had to fill up this, like, you know, 2 or 3 gallon tank and it only gave you like a half gallon or a gallon, it would just be kind of annoying. Or they'd be huge, but this one's not that large. So we already don't have much counter space because we have so much stuff on them. Like the espresso machine and the coffee maker, like we have a lot of stuff. So it's nice. It's a lot more efficient. Like, it only wastes, it makes like twice as much water as it uses, basically. So filling up the thing in the back one time is enough to get a half gallon of water. So we only have to fill it up like a couple times a day or something. And then, and it'll fill it up in about like, I don't know. Seems like it takes about 6 or 8 minutes or something. So not too long. This hidden thing just beeped for more water. And I am so excited about playing Beat Saber. Hadn't played it in over a week, and I've been wanting to play a lot. I was planning on, if I didn't go to, oh yeah, wait, are ads over? Okay, they are. Awesome. Wait. ASMR. Oh man, that thing's getting close. I think it's like over 80% or almost 90% there. I don't remember. Right. Hold on, timer. I'm coming. Cheesecake might be ready.
89.
89? My gosh. That's going to be an interesting stream, and it's going to happen You know, it's much closer now than it's been for years. Like, it could actually get hit in a few streams if people have put points into it. It would be horrifying. Oh my. This was a bit of a small one for the cheesecake. I still need to cook a little more for Hal. It's a cheesecake. I made a cheesecake and not cheesecake bars. The container might be a little bit too small. It fills up the container most of the way up to the top. Like that far from the top.
There is still about 22K left.
Man, how much longer does it need to cook? It was still really... I think it probably needs to cook at least 6 or 8 more minutes. So, I mean, how much it still jiggled. I'm having to really change this recipe. Or
So I
do
guess I need
something
to
in-
attend 11 streams.
yeah, and put your 2K points in every time. And then get hit. Just still about 22K. Haha. Well, I was about to start Beat Saber, but I need to check the cheesecake in like 8 minutes, or maybe 6 minutes. I could go ahead and get it set up. Because other than that, and maybe wiping the counter off, I don't have anything else to do.
Honestly, I bet it'll happen faster than that because there are a few other people who want it to happen.
Depends. If anyone wants ASMR, put points into it. Is there anybody here lurking? Go put your points into the ASMR community thing.
Yeah, seems like it's imminent.
I think it's fish and people that don't want ASMR right now.
Preparations should be made, it seems.
Izza's put points in it, but I assume Izza's already streaming. He was here earlier. I mean, I was thinking about that. The last time it expired and I extended it, I was like, crap, I need to go ahead and set up this mixer and mic and make sure I can get it working. And go ahead and set it up and have it working so when it gets redeemed, it's not like 3 weeks before I do it or something. Or more. I do actually need to go set up all my audio stuff. Probably. Because it might actually happen in, you know, a few months or less. Oh, I forgot. You can watch me fill this reverse osmosis thing up. It wants water. You just take this out and dump the dirty water out.
This month unless you slack on streaming.
Well, if I stream like I did when I was at my parents', it could get hit in like a week. Because I was doing like a stream every day, just about, and sometimes 2 streams a day. There was like, I think at least 3 different days that I did 2, because I do an IRL stream and then a Beat Saber stream. You know, if I didn't do anything else, I could probably do it really fast. Let's see what cheesecake looks like. It's looking more cooked, I think. Best I can tell without taking out and jiggling it. Man, I don't know if you like this kind of music, but this what YouTube has been playing is like just really perfect baking stream music. At least kind of stuff I like. This is the kind of stuff I like playing Beat Saber also. So it's been like 5 more minutes. I'll just wait until this timer's over. And see many more minutes I think it should cook, or if it's good. And then if it still needs to cook, I'll go set up Beat Saber. If not, I'll, well, I guess I'll take you out and show you it and stuff, and then do Beat Saber.
Thank you for the 72 long months of subscribing Barrel VR.
Well, that's quite a while. Yeah, I don't think you've resubbed in a long time. I don't think it was like at 70 or anything last time. Thank you for the 72 months.
Do you know why I don't have the MS Paint emotes?
No. Did they show up for me? They're follower emotes. Did you unfollow? So, T-Pose is still here. Did you unfollow? Or Twitch might have actually unfollowed you. No, they're still here for me. So I don't know unless Twitch is glitched out or they unfollowed you. You should have the follower ones.
I'm followed. A Megwee head pat. I have T-Pose but none of the others.
Yeah, see, they're still here, or they show up for me. That's weird. Can anyone else use them? Did they disappear?
A Megwee OWO.
Okay, the Skell can. Cool. Yeah, the Skell, two years in a row you've had OO as by far the most used emote. Okay, so you found Meow. Cool.
I can use it if I type, just not in the emote interface.
Have you tried refreshing the page? I don't know if that would make it show up or not, but it might have. I don't know that I've ever had them not show up, so I don't really know what to try. But I'd probably try just refreshing it and hope that helps. It's probably just Twitch being, Twitch. Uh-oh. Cheesecake's getting taller. I think. It's not bars, it's cheesecake. I think I should have fixed it.
Refreshing
in a
didn't
larger...
help. I didn't sub today, I just still have my ongoing one.
Like shared it today? Well, everything, T-Pose is the only sub emote. All the other ones are follower emotes, so you could just not be subbed and have them anyways. So it wouldn't have anything to do with when your sub goes over. Because like the other ones I have all in the message are all follower emotes.
Oh, okay, ha.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have anything to do with a sub. If you're followed, they theoretically should show up, Theoretically. Okay, I think this is done enough. It's a little jiggly in the middle.
I wonder why they're not showing up when I press the emote button in Chrome.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think the sides are set all the way. I think it still needs a couple more minutes. Normally cheesecakes, you cook them until the sides are like set, and then they're still jiggling in the middle, and then they firm up once they're done, and the middle's still sunk down, but that goes up also. Hi, Crocodilus. How are you doing? So I'm gonna cook it for like 2 more minutes. That was 8 more minutes I just did. So yeah, like 2 more and see what happens. It's just about done.
BTTV settings?
She's talking about follower emotes, so they should be just in the normal Twitch emote menu. Unless you have like, Meryl, unless you have old BTTV or something that's like broken where they're not showing up, or Twitch is just broken on right now somehow.
In Twitch.
Yeah, she's talking about follower emotes, not BTTV emotes. Hey Meryl, do you have BTTV or anything?
With 7TV, they show up for me.
Are you looking at so normally there's a normal Twitch emote menu, and then there's the one that 7TV adds, or BTTV. Are you looking at that, or the regular Twitch one? No, I actually could just come up there and look. Here, I'm curious. I'll be at RB. I'll leave mine here. Coming, chat. Great. I was up there looking at her emote menu, and I'm just like, wait, what is that noise? And I could hear the alarm a little bit through the house, but mostly through the stream, because she was listening to it with speakers, and then it's like, oh crap, the cheesecake. And also, I'm just making them listen to it. So I don't actually know what she has, BTTV or 7TV. I have 7TV, and her emote menu looks totally different than mine. Or if she has different settings turned on that I don't use. So she was looking at like her emotes. There's a my emote section, and it shows the sub emotes but not follower emotes. If I go over to a different section where it's just channel emotes, it shows them all. Kind of weird.
Maybe she is using Franker faces?
Maybe so, yeah. Oh yeah, because I don't know if I've ever used Franker faces. I think I did a long time ago. I do remember a long time ago I used to have that menu that looks like what she's using now. It actually looks like better, like nicer than 7TV, whatever it is. But that's just from looking at it for a minute, it looks like it.
Before you got up here I had uninstalled BTTV and refreshed and nothing changed. But just uninstalled FFC and now it's changed.
So you must have been using it. I don't think I have BTV. There's nothing installed on this laptop. Wait, there is, because I guess Better Twitch TV is actually installed. On my desktop I have Franker Face and 7TV installed.
Maybe try uninstalling all of them and then only install 7TV.
I like Franker Face because it has that sound compressor and is the main thing. I think you definitely want it because of that. But then I turn off its emote menus and I use 7TV instead.
Ah,
Yeah, some streams you cannot watch without the compressor because their audio is just too bad. And I could go complain about audio, but like some people like the audio mic way louder than the music or something, and I like it all being closer together.
I've
Like-
never actually used FFC.
The whole first half of my stream today, when the mic was way louder, if I watched my own stream there, I would turn on compressor. So I think this is good. I'm kind of worried about cooking it more. I'm gonna call it good. I don't know what slightly undercooked cheesecake would be like, but
What I've got now makes more sense to me.
with 7TV, I assume 7TV if you have it installed. That's what I've been using emote menu for like a while, since everyone started using 7TV. I'll show you. Here. And I forgot, I'm supposed to let it cool off in there a little bit. Here's the cheesecake. I think
it's just the fault.
I think it's cooked enough. At least I think this recipe calls for it to cool off in the oven. The normal cheesecake bar recipes I think I just take them out. Let me make sure I know what I'm gonna do. Because this one I've cooked at totally different temperature and everything also. Well, default would make it easier for Twitch emotes, but you're not going to be able, if you don't have anything installed, you're not going to be able to see 7TV emotes. Or use them unless you know the name to type in. Alright. Until mostly set, but still a little jiggly in the middle. Well, that's actually how it is now. Turn the oven off and leave the cheesecake in the oven with the door closed and open. They're cracked
I
open for
probably need
10
to put
minutes.
something back.
Then finish cooling the cheesecake on the counter before covering and refrigerating. Refrigerate overnight before serving? Wow. Oh well. I wanted to eat some tonight. No, I think it's... Oh, I forgot. I was thinking about putting candy on it.
A Megwee tea pose.
Right. Should I put peppermint candy on it? I'll have to wait for it to cool off more.
Carrot me
On the floor. Yeah, I need a dead emote. Wait, you kind of made one. Can I use that one, Daryl?
You could still have some without letting it rest.
Yeah. So normally the cheesecake bars, you'd only have to cool them for a couple hours before you eat them. Or an hour. I think I've only cooled them for an hour and ate them.
What do you mean that's your dead emote?
But I think you put it on your channel. I don't know that you ever actually sent me the last version, did you? Because I thought you changed it a little more before you put it on you finalized it and put it on your channel to see what it looked like better.
Barrel v Amdead. Oh, that one.
Yeah. I don't remember if that's the final one or if you changed it. Or you said you were going to change it. I don't think I actually have it to upload. I should go look and make sure. I remember you telling me, I remember you putting it on your channel to get a better idea of what it looked like in Twitch, and then...
By the way, do you know what is going on with the emotes you commissioned? I like that one, you can have it.
I didn't I didn't commission any more emotes, but I did commission... I commissioned more
You didn't have slots when I made it, I think.
subscriber badges. I don't think I did. Yeah, now I have a bunch of open slots, and I need some animated emotes also. So, yeah, so Fish, I commissioned sub badges.
I guess I should say sub badges.
And she stopped doing so she had hurt her back, and then I think had to quit her job because she hurt her back, and then ended up getting another job and then not being able to do commissions. So she basically, there was a couple people ahead of me. So one of them got done a few months ago. So I think she started slowly doing commissions again. So I might get them in like another, like, I don't know how long. So I guess we'll see.
Oh, hissy.
I think it's actually been like 2 years at this point, but she basically didn't work on commissions for like a year and a half.
Maybe another year?
That's what I'm guessing, maybe another year or another year and a half or something. So I guess we'll see. And they should be similar to the ones I already have. I think. But the last draft she sent me was changing like the one you have. I think since it's a complete circle, I don't remember. I was thinking that was gonna move up to the top one and do some other colors and stuff in between. They looked really cool, what she had planned.
Nice art is hard, that's why I like MS Paint. You
Yeah.
can just imply nice art.
I mean, MS Paint, I like nice emotes. I really like my regular emotes. But yeah, the MS Paint ones, I really like your MS Paint emotes you made also, Vero. They're really cool. They're like a different kind of emote. Especially this freaking ridiculous one here. I can't believe I have a dang T-pose emote.
A Megwi OW.
I would like to commission more emotes. I kind of want to have thought about commissioning them from someone else. And I've also just kind of waited and thought, well, if she starts doing commissions again and opens them again and stuff, I'll commission, and I get the emote sub badges, I'll commission some more emotes. And they would look, you know, similar to the ones I already have.
Considering
I'd like
how
to
often you
animate
T-pose
some of them
on chat,
also.
It is only natural yet.
Uh-huh. Oh goodness, I had enough delay that I watched it when I came back. It was still playing the stream.
Lol.
Oh, it's really looking like a cheesecake. Alright, I guess I'll go set up stuff to play Beat Saber. If I put the, I'm thinking about crushing up. I have these. And I was thinking about just crushing up like 2 or 3 and sprinkling them on the cheesecake once it's all the way cold, so they don't melt. So it'll be kind of like crunchy pieces of peppermint. Because I've had
I sent
peppermint.
you the most recent dead emote file.
Awesome. All right, sweet. Thank you. I've had peppermint milkshakes that have pieces of peppermint in them, and they're really yummy. So I might do this, but if I do this, I'll just do it probably off stream, because it'll be like let the cheesecake cool for like a few more hours, or probably just sprinkle it on tomorrow or tonight once I take it out of the fridge, if I take it out tonight to eat some. And I'll just take a picture and put it in Discord. So I think I'm not gonna bother with that. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get stuff ready for Beat Saber. And I'll play at least, it's kind of late, it's like 10, but I'll play at least a little bit of Beat Saber because my hands feel good. But I think I'll be good. You know, at least play like 30 minutes or so. Oh goodness, you clipped it. Oh gosh. Alright, thanks fish, I guess.
Smiley face.
That's what I get for doing that. It's fine. I figured it might happen when I did it. It was too good not to T-pose though.
NP.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Good job, fish.
Hello? Yeah, I forgot that it was still picking up here. But have I been?
I was really worried you were going to the bathroom.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that would have been bad. Because I'm sure my headset almost picks up. No, I would have thought about that, because I would take my jacket off first, probably also, like change clothes. But no, but I did forget I had a mic on. And it does pick up all the way to the bathroom. Oh man, that would be a sucky way to get banned on Twitch. Reminds me, I can still talk to you while I get all my trackers out to put on. Yeah, Pearl's trying to save me. Alright. This is kind of cool. My headset has stopped picking up, so I can't hear the music. There's occasionally some static comes through. Pretty cool that my mic picks up completely across the house. Streamer bot and speaker. Can speaker bot log in since it's on the? I assume I can be on 2 computers at once.
Barrel is too powerful. Able to mod
Yeah,
even
that'd be
IRL.
Cool. And start up Steam VR. Mod even IRL. Making sure I don't go to the bathroom with my mic on and get banned. That'd be horrible. Oh goodness, that would be horrible. Actually, I know I do want streamer bot on because that's what I'm using for chat. Oh, I never set that up. Okay, I didn't have anyone try to talk to me. I'm streaming on YouTube, the baking stream part. I'm gonna stop it now that I'm going to Beat Saber. I'm streaming the baking on my IRL channel. But I forgot that but on that laptop, I never logged into anything that had YouTube chat in case someone did try to chat with me. I wouldn't have seen it. Bad streamer. Imagine streaming and not ever even having chat. Like, okay, I should manually run the ads when I go to change clothes. I'm gonna go switch scenes and